All right, it's Jocelyn.
And Jenice.
Working with Exam Transport. Coming at you in the dark. Because we've had some technical issues.
Yeah.
There are going to be these things, but even more so when you're in a semi this big. It's like, a simple bike. The chain will fall off. A tire will go flat. But a motorcycle will have more issues. I've compared the regular semi to the extended semi in that way.
Yeah, we do have more conveniences, but with these extra conveniences come extra maintenance issues at times. This actually started on Christmas Day.
Yeah, what a gift.
Right?
Yeah.
So on Christmas Day, we're just chilling at the Loves, and then our power goes out.
Mm-hmm.
We try to start the truck. The truck is not cranking.
Hello.
Oh, we also noticed that our appliances went off. Our oven is off. Our fridge is off.
Whole nine.
Our perishables could possibly be, at stake. And we're like, well, the convenient thing about it was that we were in a Love's that had a shop.
A shop, yeah, Speedco.
Yep.
It was... I'd say it was a Christmas miracle for sure.
Yeah.
We could have been shut down anywhere for the holiday, but we happened to be at Speedco, and a very nice technician came out and jump started the truck, and we thought, voila, all of our problems are solved. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled chill day.
Yeah, he did it for free, but come to find out, when you're shut down in the lot, it's a courtesy for them to at least jumpstart you and not charge you because you're there. Yeah, he helped us fairly quickly. And we jump-started, right? We asked him, hey, how long do we need to keep this truck running?
Right, so we start to recharge the batteries.
recharge the batteries. He said not too long, right?
Right, a little while.
I'm one to be a stickler about like specifics, but I was occupied at the time, and he just said a little while, so we're like, all right, okay. And we chill in the front, we have the truck on. He said our APU should have been charging
the truck batteries.
Our truck batteries while we were stationed.
So that should have been like our first inkling that there's an issue with the APU.
But we have a brand new APU.
So we thought it couldn't be that. It's got to be the truck batteries.
We did check the APU. It was throwing some type of error. It said low
crank speed. Yeah, low crank speed.
Low crank speed. We don't know what
that means. I don't know what that means.
But hey, the biggest issue is that our truck shut off. So we're like, okay, let's get that. So, all right. First, we thought, after a little while, it should be fine.
Totally. I'm fine. Totally fine.
We were getting ready to go to the dump station, but we decided to, okay, well, the truck is charged enough. And the thing is, our truck does the idle shutdown thing. Yeah. So that's why it's like, okay, we got to stay attentive because we had to put the truck in neutral and push our parking brakes in. Yeah. But we're still wary. We're like, the truck, we don't want the truck to like move while we're like in the back or whatever. Yeah. So that's why we stayed up front. We were really, attentive, just like keeping an eye on it. We're like, well, that seems like a good enough time. I don't know. We waited like
an hour
or so, and we shut it off. We were getting our supplies ready, cleaning supplies ready to go to the dump station that was on the other side of the Love's, near the car gas station area. Yeah. We try to crank it dead again for the second time on Christmas.
Christmas.
So we were Googling, like, what the hell?
Like, did we do something wrong? Like,
Huh?
Did we not charge it enough? Did we not keep it running long enough? Like,
right?
what the hell?
Meanwhile, the APU was crying out for help. Red. But we're worried about this truck battery. We gotta get this truck battery started.
It was embarrassing to have to walk up there and ask for another jump.
Another jump.
It's dead again.
Dead
So
again.
we need a second jump. And she's like, okay, I got you. She sent out this other young guy, gave us a jump.
Mm-hmm. And it actually worked for a little while. We kept the truck on. Well, we kept the truck on for a couple hours. And we tested it. So we shut the truck off, we turned the truck back on, and it did come on. So we were like, great, let's go to the dump station. Let's do what we got to do. We ended up going to the dump station. I believe we got that taken care of. And then we parked in the RV section at the front of the Loves where the cars usually go, cars and RVs. We did a bunch of stuff. But the important part is that we did all that we needed to do. The truck was fine. We parked up and we're perfectly great.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Woke up that morning, everything dead. The fridge, like from the back to the front, everything's dead again. APU's still throwing errors. We thought that, if we had the truck running long enough, it would recharge the APU and like wake it up from
We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that the jump would bring our APU back from the dead. But it, lo and behold, was still deceased. So we had to get a third jump, but this time the jump start didn't work. And we realized that there was a bigger issue here. It turns out, this is a tip, if your APU isn't working, then your appliances in the back will rely heavily on the inverter. But if you rely heavily on the inverter, it can speed up the degradation of your truck batteries.
So
Apparently.
these truck batteries were new. We've only been in this truck about 3 months. The truck batteries were still fairly new.
Mm-hmm. But when they opened up the hatch and took a look at them, they could not tell. The corrosion was crazy. The batteries were testing poorly. They have some sort of tool that they test the batteries with, and they were like, these are no go.
They had to fiddle with the truck for a little bit to get it to start again, so we could drive the truck from the RV parking spot around back to the shop.
Yes.
So after they did that, we pulled up, they did their little testing thing, and they told us to wait an hour with the truck on, and they finally gave us the new batteries.
Yes. And we think new batteries, no problem. We actually made it to our pickup that afternoon.
We had to push it back about an hour and a half.
Which is funny because even though we showed up an hour and a half late, they still didn't have the load ready. This is miracles all around. But yeah, we took that load. We're feeling good. We're on our way north from Tennessee up to Pennsylvania. We drop it off. We settle down. The APU still not working. And so at this point, we're rallying the team and we're working on a way to get the APU done, right? Once we called maintenance, they let us know that when the APU is out, it puts a lot of stress on the truck batteries. And so this is more urgent than we think. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is horrible.
This whole weekend, we've had to use the natural light during the day.
Yeah. And whatever flashlights, battery powered lights we have.
I have this really powerful flashlight.
Yep.
That I would use, and it really light up the whole sleeper.
But we were on low power mode the entire weekend because shops aren't usually open on the weekends, and even then it's hard to get an appointment such short notice. So it's a race against the clock again because we have a load for tomorrow. But our management team did manage to get us an appointment today, Monday. So that's where we are. We're at the Cummins shop, and they're working diligently to figure out how to crank that speed up, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever's wrong with it.
When we're trying to cook, we have to turn the truck on to make sure our appliances don't drain
The inverter. Yeah.
We
For
gotta,
me, it just felt like pizza night. Like, screw the cooking, let Domino's do the work.
what the other thing I spoke to maintenance about was everything started clicking together. Like, oh snap! When we first got into this truck, the APU that we had when we first got into this truck was Swiss cheese.
Yeah, this is our second APU fix in the past 3 months, 4 months.
That APU,
the first one,
the first one that was Swiss cheese, that thing needed oil
every 5 seconds.
Every
oh my goodness.
Other day, it
needed
to it was low oil pressure.
You put the oil in, you turn back around, it's on the ground. It was that quick.
Right, we picked up our first load, and we were at the space station. We picked up our first load, and they're like, you got a leakage right there.
You're leaving a trail. What is going on?
Exam was very supportive. You know, we're like, hey, this APU is out. You know, our fridge is out. Our perishable is going bad, and this and that. So, we were in Texas at the time, and they got us into a hotel. The appointments weren't easy to get. ASAP, they were pretty booked up, but they were able to get us in our truck into a shop. Yep. And we were in a hotel for about a little over a week. Maybe a week and a half or a week and 4 days. Something like that.
Yeah.
But
it's a domino effect.
It pieced the puzzle together because
the first APU issue caused the inverter, the new batteries to corrode, and the new batteries corroding, I guess, led to the second APU issue, maybe?
We'll see what they tell us about this brand new APU we got that's having issues. But the APU being Swiss cheese when we first got in here is what put a lot of strain on these supposedly new truck batteries. Right. That shouldn't have went bad, but it was okay, first we had to get that brand new APU, and then now our truck battery's gone bad, and now the APU again.
Yeah.
So
it's a little back and forth.
From Christmas until New Year. We're just getting this truck
ready for the new year.
The new year.
We'll call it that. The truck industry, no matter how you shake it, no matter how you get into it, it's gonna have its ups and downs. But if you are down for the ride, it's very rewarding in the end. We will say that. So we're down for the ride.
So far, we're just happy we haven't had to cancel any loads.
Yes, we've been very fortunate that every load that we've booked, we've been able to get to on time, despite the truck issues. So, you know.
Oh, I forgot. We did have a TCU thing as well. We forgot
you
to have loads of equipment in here. So
yes.
The
minute you get one thing up and running, the next thing seems to go down, and then you get that up and running, and the thing that you just fixed seems to go down again. But it's I heard that the wintertime is rough on the equipment, and so
we'll talk about the TCU in another episode because there's other tips that we can throw in there about.
You guys know about. Unless you've been in one of these things, you don't know what TCU is. You don't know what we're talking about. We do need to introduce the bits and pieces we have in here, I guess. If any of our viewers are looking to be expediters, they're probably interested in what all it takes. There's more to tinker with than in a regular semi.
So the owner says it's not rocket science, right?
But
it's still a learning curve.
It is.
And there was, there wasn't anybody to show us. We didn't have an actual trainer to come out and show
And
us what's
physically,
what.
you know, we definitely fumbled around in the dark a little bit. So
Yeah.
maybe these videos can be that training that the next expediters will need.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we got some more episodes in store. We'll talk about the TCU. We'll introduce you to the truck bits and pieces, and just keep giving you the tips.
Sure. Well, see you next time.
Keep on trucking.
Yeah, we'll come back with an update about, you know,
Mhm.
if they tell us what all was wrong with it, what that means.
Yeah, if anyone cares.
I like
we'll
to
just-
know.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you want to know.
We'll see. All right.
Peace.
Peace.